good pull test.
Nice work. And
Tracy, just so you know, I got my this MLI bag red is just wrapped around my cuff checklist a little bit. I'm dealing with. I'll get it out of here in a second.
Okay, Scott. Hey, Jill, the last thing we're going to need from you there is a WVS survey of the wedge. Right now we don't have KU band to check it.
Okay, you got it. One foot.
And so sounding like Kjell Lindgren successfully installing that thermal protection wedge into in between a radiator on AMS, so getting that done successfully. His next step will be a little bit more complex, going to be installing a very large blanket on the inboard side of the alpha magnetic spectrometer.
Okay, I cleared that snag and got it back on the bag, or back on the MLI.
Copy, Scott.
Tracy, do you have KU right now to see?
We don't, Jill. But if give us your best effort, and we'll still be recording it. We just can't check it right now.
Okay. I'll take a picture for you too.
Thanks a lot. Thank you. Hey, Jill, just a heads up, we would like to get pictures of that debris shield vacuum case gap as you make your way out of the APF, as you make your way back for hook A.
Okay, copy that. They got the PGT out. Turn it on.
Copy that, Scott. I think you had pre-configured your PGT, so check settings alpha 2, counterclockwise 2.
Let's see here. Like 16 turns straight on the bolt.
You got it. Let me just, for legal purposes, read to you. Ensure the socket is perpendicular to the bolt head when driving. NBSU MLI bolts are retained by a threaded washer if the washer is unthreaded. Bolt and two washers are no longer captive.
Good. Copy.
And so Scott Kelly now working here with the PGT, the pistol grip tool, basically a power drill for doing repairs up on the space station. He has two bolts to release that are holding this multi-layer insulation in place.
I think we got a cowl here. So, it wasn't turning, so I'm going to go to calibrate here. Add a motor. Okay. That worked.
Nice. Hey, Jill, just more guidance on the photos. If you hadn't gotten any of the lower, there's a strut on the nadir side there that has some, I believe, cabling attached to it that we'd like to get some photos of. Do you see what I'm talking about?
Copy. Yes, I believe I do. Okay, debris shield photos and lower front photos are complete.
Awesome. You rock. Okay, time to translate to the AMS PVGF with your blanket. And as you move, I have a warning to read to you. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay. Copy. Stand by. Take the first bolt's released. Going for the second.
Copy. How many turns you get?
Let me see here. Bed 16.
So one bolt down, one more to go for Scott Kelly before he can begin removing this MLI that he's going to need to fold up and stow inside of a bag. Again, this task that he's completing today being done in order to allow the space station's robotic assistant Dexter, the special purpose Dexter's manipulator, to in the future unbolt this failed MBSU, main bus switching unit, which is essentially a channeling box responsible for routing power from the station's solar arrays to various systems downstream. But this work allowing Dexter to in the future unbolt that and move it so it can be brought inside the station so astronauts can possibly do some repair work on it.
And also avoid the teeth of the curvic coupling. How copy?
Copy all. Thank you. Hey, this is 17 turns. To make sure the other one's completely out.
Copy, Scott, 17.
I'm going to give this first bolt another couple turns. Seems like it's okay, it took another 2 turns. The other bolts removed. VGT bags.
Copy, Scott.
So at this point, both bolts removed on that MLI covering the main bus switching unit. Scott Kelly's next step going to be to release all the Velcro and begin stowing the MLI in his MLI bag. Meanwhile, Kjell Lindgren moving towards his next task over on AMS. You can see the large blanket here that he's going to be installing. He'll need to secure 4 straps on the bag in total, also installing a grounding pin on the blanket to AMS itself. 1 hour, 47 minutes into today's spacewalk.
I am in a good config, and I am going up the forward aspect of, translating the forward aspect of the AMS.
Copy, Kjell. Hey, and Scott, can we have you pause any translating as Kjell moves to the top of the AMS?
Okay. I'll just wrap this blanket up right here.
Sounds good.
And there you can see the MLI removed. Scott Kelly now going to fold that up and stow it inside of a bag so it can be brought